Welcome back, everybody. This is DannyCode, and we're continuing on with the X4 Foundations playthrough with the Cradle of Humanity DLC. Now, I am at the station right here, and I just kind of wanted to go to the Trader's Corner to see if we have anything to trade, because we're going to be buying some new ships and upgrading some of the ones that we already have.
Can I help?
So what I want to do, I don't think I do have anything really.
Here you go.
Too much. I do have this flux capacitor, but I want to keep that for my SATA system. I still need to make one of those, by the way. Yeah, it doesn't really look like I have too much. I do have some seminars here. Oh, you know what? I should get one of these. One or two of these. Do they only have one? I should get maybe one of the management ones as well. It doesn't cost that much, so I'm not really worried about that. And it's just like me, like I go to sell something and I end up buying something. So yeah, okay, so we don't have anything else that we need to do here, but I will give you a sit rep real quick here. I am at a Talati wharf. Let's just go back to my main ship here, my Osprey, and I have, off camera, I have bought 2 new ships, and I'll show you what those are real quick. But I want to do 2 more. Let's see. I want to go to the cockpit here. Alright, so we're here. Let's just go to the map real quick. And I bought, let's see here. Let's look at my inventory and look at the fleet here. So I bought 2 new ships. I bought a Falcon Vanguard and a Nova Vanguard, and they're very nice. So let's just look at them real quick. Go to external view.
Vanguard.
So here is the, which one did I do? The Nova. So this is the Nova, and this is, I think, it's a Argon. I'm pretty sure this is an Argon ship. I still haven't gotten to grips with, you know, what ship is what. Like at the Falcon, I'm pretty sure is Talati, and the Nova I'm pretty sure is Argon, but I may have that backwards, front to back. But let's just look at the external view on this one.
Vanguard.
I think we can actually go, no, that's the other ship. Anyway, so yeah, so we have those ships there, and let's go back into
Osprey.
this view.
Vanguard.
And I'm at the wharf here, and I'm going to buy a few more. I was thinking about actually upgrading. I did upgrade my Osprey here a little bit as well. So if we look at it real quick, let's just go back here. I'm tempted to buy this new engine, but that'll give us a little bit more travel speed and a few other, like a little acceleration. But it's not, I don't think it's worth it at the moment, because it only gives about 200 more travel speed, and the speed in and of itself, like the regular speed, it doesn't go up that much either. So I'm not really worried about that. I'm not going to do the combat one because that's going to bring down my travel speed, and that I definitely do not want. So yeah, and I thought about putting some missile launchers on here. The other thing I thought about putting on, I did upgrade these, by the way. I upgraded them to the plasmas. So they are better, I think, than what I had before. Pretty sure I had maybe the bolts, but I'm not too sure. I may have had something else, man. I almost want to get these beam ones though. So we have 1, 2, we have 4. We have 4 turrets here. So maybe we can get just a few beam ones. And then get a few of the other ones, because maybe like a mix will be better. I'm not too sure. So I can do that. And then maybe this other one on top. So the 2 on the side will be the plasmas, and these 2 on top will be the beam ones. I don't know. We'll try that out. Anyways, so we'll do that real quick. So we'll add that to the shopping list and have that. Confirm that. So that should upgrade that just a little bit. Anyways, there's not much more I can upgrade on there unless I wanted to put torpedoes on, and that's not really my fighting style. So the other thing is too, is I want to buy, like I said, buy some ships. By the way, I'm doing all this because the last time we got our butts handed to us in that mission, and it was the Pirates trail. So before we go to the next section of that mission, I wanted to get at least 2 more fighters, I think. We'll go ahead and set that to active. This is the one I'm pretty sure. This is going to bring us to the Terran. Yeah, so basically it's going to bring us to Uranus there. Alright, so very cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and look what we need to do to buy some ships here. So 2 more small ones. I even thought about getting another gunboat, like I have. Not a gunboat, I think it's a frigate. So this is the same one we're on. Like maybe doing 2 frigates, but they're very slow. So, you know, I'm just going to go with the small ones here. And let's see, I think I want to do maybe the... How much money do I have? I have just a little over 2 mil credits. So this one looks like the best of the 2 options. Like usually when it has a star here, that means that we have to have the military license. Like it requires a company or military ship license. And it also means that usually those are a little bit better, I think. I may be wrong about that. Put that down in the comments if that's a correct assumption that I'm making there or not. I'm not even sure. Anyway, so we're going to do this one. And we're just going to do like a... Let's see what the high preset is. Yeah, so I'd only be able to do barely just one of those. I don't even have enough for one. I need 20 more... Almost 20,000 more credits for that one, but I'd really like to buy 2. And I think that would be better, like, instead of 1 really good one, 2 medium ones may actually work better. Again, put down in the comments if my assumptions are wrong there, but I think that's a better option because, like, if one goes, we still have another one to fight and things like that. So I don't know. We'll see. But the other 2 that I do have are high presets, if I'm not mistaken. So I bought those and they're high presets, and that's pretty cool. So I think, let me see. So this is just, it's just going to be under 2 mil. So let's go ahead and add that to the shopping list. And I feel like I'm car shopping for some reason. No, not delete them. So we'll do 2 of those, confirm the order. All right, so we have those being made, and looks like both of them are being made, so they had all the resources there. All right, so that's very cool. So while those are being made, I'll just show you around, give you a little bit more of a sit rep here. And ever since the last episode, I did a little grinding off camera, and I did go ahead and buy, so we should be doing a little bit more passive income. So I did go ahead and buy me a large miner. So this is very cool. Let's just look where it is here and how much. Yeah, so this has 48,000 metric cube or meters cubed. Yeah, meters cubed of storage. So each time this guy comes in, let's just look at the transaction log here. Each time this guy comes in, like it is 250,000 credits we get. So each time they come in, so it looks like 8, so about once every 20 minutes, maybe a little bit more. So once every 20 minutes or so, we get a bolt of that. I also have a ton of other miners here. So I bought at least 2 more miners. All right, so the other thing I wanted to show you guys, and the other reason I was here actually, that I wanted to go into this sector, is because I did do some upgrades to the headquarters here. I did put on 2 new container storages, so now we have a lot more container storage. I also want to do some more production as well, so I think I'm going to actually look for some other production modules. Now I don't know, can you have 2 different types of production on one station? I think you might be able to. I'm not too sure. But I think for now what we're going to do is we're just going to put another energy cell, on here. And I think, where do I want to actually put this? I'm going to do this. I'm going to put one of these on. I'm also going to put on another dock. I'm looking for like a better... So this is a luxury dock. Like that, like put that on there, so we'll have this little small dock and this luxury dock. But I think I want to go ahead and just do another production module real quick. Actually, we can probably do both, couldn't we? Yeah, I think we can do both. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's put this on. Let me just swivel this around a little bit here. There we go. So now we should be able to do that. Actually, can we swivel? Well, nah, we'll do that. I think that's fine. We'll just put another one there, like on there, like that. Looks like it was meant to be. Okay, so let's do that. And then let's go ahead and put on another dock here. I'm not going to need this because I don't think I need any large ships coming just quite yet. So let's do that. And the other thing I want to do too is I want to... Do we want to put on the side? Or do we want to put it out like that? I think just out like that would be fine. Yeah, we'll put it there. That is fine, and then we can actually expand from there as well. But that's a Terran one, so it's a little bit different. So I have like Terran modules here, and then this will be Terran as well. So, and this is kind of like a Terran like shaped, what you call it. So we're kind of going with the design pattern here. But yeah, okay, so that's cool. And then let me see what the resources we need. Oh, we need to confirm module changes. And oh, not too bad. Not too bad. So yeah. So that should be good. And then let me see what we need for... Yeah, we need almost 1 million. So let's go ahead and... What do we have right now? Let's just go ahead and max this out. So that's about half of it. So they will start... I'm pretty sure they'll start buying some of this stuff that we need. So yeah, so we'll close that menu. I do have... let's see, information. I do have... Actually, we can do it this way. In the group here. So I do have an alpha group, which we have this guy. He'll go out and grab whatever we need as far as hard goods, or boxed goods, I should say. And I do have a miner here, so if we need any minables, they will do that too. So that is very cool. Alright, so let me just go ahead and real quick show you guys around my new large miner. I'm very proud of it. Can you tell? Alright, so we should be able just to teleport to it because we're only 1, 2, 3 away, and I think that is the extent of our teleportation at the moment. Yeah, so teleport to. So let's go take a look at the new miner.
Autopilot. Entering system. Black hole sun.
Yeah, it's very nice. Look at this guy. There's someone there? Oh, he's just not loaded in yet. Alright. So yeah, this is really cool. So we have this huge deck here, and we have some deck hands, of course, and some service crew, and then we have the dock area. I do have, I think, like 9 mining drones on this as well. So I kind of went with like a medium build. We do have 2 dock areas here. So, and if we go into here, ignore it, sir. And the dock area is just here. Let's just go and look here. So yeah, so we have this bad boy. We are really, where are we going? We're speeding along here, looking for asteroids apparently. But yeah, this is my new mining ship. So in all its big glory, it is a big boy. I think, yeah. So here's the dock. I think. Let me see if I can scoot in here. No, I can't see myself. Not like the last time. I think I'm just like right here. Yeah. So those are the 2 docks, and then when we do mine something, it goes ahead and launches the mining drones, and they collect all the stuff. So it's very cool. And this is a Talati one, so I like it. And you can see our little medium miner over there doing the same thing. So I do have him here because, so in this sector, this is owned by the Argons, and the Argons, I'm trying to get better with them, we're at the moment, well, -2. It's not too bad, actually. We were -5 just a little bit ago. And we were -10, I think, in the last episode. So, yeah, so we're getting better with them. But I really want to get like a trade license with them and things like that so I can get better ships from them. Because I do like the Argon ships. So, yeah. But then there's that. So, very cool. I really need to change these hotkeys because I don't like using the number pad to look around. But, yeah, so it's pretty cool. Where are you guys going? There's no... Doesn't look like there's any asteroids where you guys are headed. But yeah. So very cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do what I said we were going to do. Let's go ahead and... Why are we... No, you don't need to go there. That's because I teleported over there. So now that guidance was for the mining ship instead of our Osprey. Okay, so let's go back and teleport over here. And I do have, by the way,
Entering system.
I did start teleportation range 2, which gets us from 3 systems, which the teleportation range 1 gets us to within 5 systems, which is really cool. So we do need some Navidium, so I may have to look for some of that, but I think we're good otherwise. So then it would only take about 15 minutes for us to research it once we have the Navidium, which is very cool. Okay, let's go back to the bridge, and I'm going to take over and fly, and then we'll do the...
Osprey, Vanguard.
Oh, you know what?
Can I help?
Can I do... Yeah, I can do a piloting seminar for you. So I did buy that piloting seminar. So I think we can get him up to at least a 2-star. Did ya? Did I work? Back.
Can I help?
Yeah, that worked. So now he's a 2-star plus a little bit.
Sir?
So that's very cool. So I'm definitely wanting to get like a 3-star pilot. So I should have bought a few of those. Actually, they only had one, didn't they? Alright, as you can see, oh, there it is. So there's our new modules and whatnot. I'm not going to get a builder just quite yet for the station there, because that's pretty much useless until we actually have most, if not all, of the building supplies. Okay. Alright, so let's do our Pirate's Tale. Hopefully, we fare a little bit better on this one. But it looks like we have quite a ways to go, so... Yeah, so we have some jumping to do here. Alright, so we will go over here and figure out what's going on, and yeah, so let's go and do that.
Autopilot.
And by the way, you can see, like, now I have 2 docked here, and then I have my buzzards out here escorting me. So I feel safe. I feel safer than I was before. It was very cool. Alright, let's go do this. I will do a little bit of a jump cut here, because it looks like it's going to take us a little bit of time to travel. So I will be right back.
Entering Uranus.
Alright, so we are in Uranus.
Please halt. We will be scanning your inventory.
Autopilot.
And
Disengage.
go ahead and scan away, guys. And I just want to kind of pause to let our other fighters kind of catch up to us. They're not too far behind, but they do lag a little bit. Is that both of them? Yeah, it's both of them there. So basically what we're doing, so we're
Please
tracking...
halt. We will be scanning your inventory.
Yes, go ahead and scan. I don't think I have anything illegal. Do I? Ooh, I may. Oopsie.
We've detected contraband.
Oh, fine. Drop it. It's all you. Okay. I really don't want to make him mad at the moment. So, and basically we're looking for the damaged high-tech trader. Hey, dude. Little hit and run there. Very strange. Okay, so let's just kind of cruise there. Alright, as I was saying before I got rudely interrupted. Ooh. Oh, that's the stuff that we just ejected. Anyways, as I was saying before I got rudely interrupted, we are looking for the Yaki Pirates. The Yaki? Yaki the Yucky. We're looking for the Yaki Pirates. So, but we're looking for the damaged high-tech trader. Now, the other episode, the last episode, we went ahead and we attacked a recent Yaki attack. So the Yakis were basically they're kind of on the edge of the territory of, I can never remember these guys' names, but they're kind of close here. The Segaris, so they're on the territory of the Segaris Pioneers, so they're kind of nipping around their area, and the Yaki are kind of becoming a pirate, a situation for the Segaris Pioneers. So we're kind of taking a look at that, and so they don't become an issue for the Protectorate that we work for. We're trying to head that off. So that's the situation.
That was the right decision, pilot.
Yep, sure. So basically now we're looking for the high-tech trader, and apparently they are in this little area here. So we're just going to go fly over there, look for them, and see what happens.
Autopilot engaged.
So yeah, we have, by the way, we have like a ton of stuff to do here. So even when we get this one done, by the way, what's our, oh, one less threat. Are we being fired upon? No. Okay, so, yeah, anyways. So let's go over there and find our high-tech trader. So I don't think we need a satellite or anything, but we may. I think I have one of those aboard, but that's... let's see. I think we do have some satellites aboard. We don't have any regular satellites, so we're going to have to go grab one if we need one. I thought we did have one, but I guess not. So we're almost to the area here. Got something going on there. It's probably a lockbox of some sort. But we're not going to worry about it. But I think we have to come in here and then scan away and find that trader. Okay, so that should be close enough, I think. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and scan for that trader ship. Oh, there it is. Incoming call from Delilah there, but...
Seems you've arrived just in time. The reports are piling up in Pioneers territory, as we feared.
Okay. So that must be the ship. Why do we have like an escort of other Terran police? You guys can help in the fight, you know. Alright, so he must be here, so... Oh, there's a whole bunch of other stuff here. Station, station, station. So, a lot of stuff to look at when we get done. Ooh, talking is hard today. Alright. Okay, yeah, that is him there. So the Bountiful Sunlight. Okinawa. Okay, so are we supposed to protect him, maybe? Let me just look real quick in the... So scan... Oh, so we're supposed to scan him. Okay.
Autopilot engaged.
So that shouldn't be too hard. But, yeah, so they're not dead in the water. Maybe we'll get that trader once we scan it. Who knows? Maybe we'll have add another ship. I did sell one of the ships that we got from the Hatikvas. So I did sell that one ship that we got in the last episode. Or I think not the last episode. Episode before that, maybe. But I did sell that ship because I wasn't really using it and I didn't really need it. It was a cargo transport.
Autopilot.
So I was like, yeah, well, whatever.
Disengaged.
So... Alright, so this is one of the, looks like the, kind of the Terran trader ships, it looks like. Look at me, a little wing of fighters there. Alright, so that should be close enough. So let's turn on our scanners. Get up a little bit closer so we can scan them. Yeah, I'm scanning away, guys. It's weird, when you're in the gravity holds of some of these ships, they really don't let you go. Okay, there's Delilah, so must have scanned it.
How odd. The trader reports that she was ordered to drop her cargo, but that nothing of value ended up being stolen. Only a small amount of foodstuffs. However, there's no time to dwell on that right now. This is as far as I can safely communicate with you, Operative. From here on out, you're on your own.
Alright, so we have to prevent the next Yaki attack.
Aha! Now that the venerable Terran individual has terminated communications, I can finally share my insights with my valued assistant. I do so fancy a scientific investigation.
Oh yeah? Do tell there, buddy. Do tell there, Bosa. So I think, let me see something. Let me look at my missions here. I think, was that another mission? And map, and mission, let's see. Pirate's Tail, teleport, range, Terran Protectorate, going offensive, second system.
Please halt. We will be scanning your inventory.
Huh. Let me look at the logbook real quick. I don't know what Bosa was talking about.
Please halt. We will be scanning your cargo hold.
So that's not what I wanted. That's what I
Go
wanted.
about your business.
That's fine. You can go now.
Yeah, so I'm not seeing it in there. Messages. No new messages. Okay, so I'm not really worried about it. We'll figure that out. So we have to prevent the attack now. So let's go ahead and see what that's all about. Where's this taking us, by the way? This is taking us, okay, so it's taking us to Neptune. So there must be some situation going on over here. Okay. Prevent the attack. Let me see, open up the briefing. Any other information we got here? No. One less threat. Operative. Okay, so let's go do that.
Autopilot engaged.
I spot a Pioneer mining fleet in the distance. Maybe we can ask them for directions.
Oh. Okay, so I guess it's him.
Autopilot disengaged. Autopilot.
I guess he's
engaged.
now our liaison for the mission. So that's what that meant. So we're no longer being guided by Delilah from the Protectorate. We're being guided by Bosa Ta, our little friend, our little research friend. So very cool. So it looks like... Yeah, so we're just going to go and look at our Pioneers ships over here and see what's going on.
Requesting permission to dock.
By the Queen!
Permission granted.
Those Pioneer fellows seem to be in trouble.
No treads there. One step closer, and you're spaceflight chow.
No. This can't be happening. Fleet, defend yourself. Don't let that Yaki take away our hard-earned credits.
Captain? Are you sure?
Of course I am. We're pioneers, and we won't be done in by a pirate.
Fools!
Alright, we got a fight on our hands. Let's go ahead and do this. So we want to attack whoever we have targeted.
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disengaged. Corral Kami.
Ooh, hello. Lots of firepower.
Come, my children. Tear them from their metal coffins.
Oh boy, there's a lot of them. Maybe in for a situation. Is everybody out? I think. Oh yeah, we got a lot of stuff here going on. Are we gonna get any help from our friends here? Maybe, I don't know. And keep on coming after me. Oh, got him good.
N.
Got him good. Nice. I think I destroyed him. I'm pretty sure. With my main weapons there. Nice. Our fighters are doing a good job. Trying to see... Why are you guys docked? Hold on. Launch.
N.
Yeah, there they go, I think. So we gotta protect these guys, I guess. So, hopefully... Are we undocked yet?
You're going for recycling.
I don't know why they're not undocking. How weird.
N.
That's just not good enough.
You're going for recycling.
Done. You're gone.
Sorry.
M.
Yeah, so that's okay. So now they're out. So I know the sound of those guns. Those guns. Pretty sure that is now they're undocked. Hopefully. Ah, missed him. Missed him by that much. Yeah, I think I really would like to fight in like one of the fighters, because this is like a slow, like it's nice and all. It's nice being in here, like in the command center. Oh, almost hit him. But I think I like fighting in the small fighters better. Yeah, they're undocked now. Wait, it took them a minute. Yeah, we're fully deployed. Fully deployed.
N.
Fully deployed. There are my boys and my girls. Ooh, do not hit my guy. Do not hit my wingman. Yeah, they're making pretty quick work of him. Nice. With the help of those guys over there. Pioneers.
Awaiting orders.
Boy, he's a little far off there.
That's just not good enough.
Is that... What is that? That's a, N. Yeah, I think I'm going to put lasers on here instead of pulse cannons. Because I think the lasers, so those lasers are... Just, oh, look at that. They just took them out. Nice. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Because if I'm going to be on one of these larger ships like this, I think I'm definitely going to have to do lasers, because the pulse cannons are probably good for... I think they're pulse cannons, but I think they're better for larger targets that aren't moving so fast. They're like high damage, but I think the lasers would be better, like a beam weapon of some sort.
E.
Let's go after this guy first. Yeah, and if I can only hit them like if they're going straight on. So I can't even telegraph my shots. I'm pretty sure this is the bigger one. Come on, guys, get him.
M.
I think this is the last one, maybe.
Get out of here. I can take one of that.
And you're gone. My guy's taking him. See ya.
Awaiting orders.
Nice. Alright, let's make sure that we don't have this on attack anymore.
Oh, that was a close one. Oh, that was a close one. Now, friend, I don't know how to thank you. Had you not arrived at precisely the right moment, I don't know if we would have found the courage to stand up against that vile fiend.
But, Captain Atreides...
Reuven, please. You've outguessed a moment to breathe. Maybe collecting the cargo that was scattered during this most heinous attack will help lift our spirits, yes? Please, friend, give us a hand if you will.
Yeah, okay. We can do that. We can definitely do that. What are we getting here? Getting that guy? Okay, so let's go ahead and just... I'm gonna collect it with my...
Autopilot engaged.
with this guy here.
Container. Autopilot disengaged.
Yeah, let's go grab this stuff. Hopefully we get some good stuff. That'd be nice. That would definitely be nice. I wonder, I can get it with my fighters as well, but I think I personally have to, on the ship that I'm flying, have to get it. Maybe, I'm not too sure, so just in case, I'm going to go ahead and do it on this ship. So I think that will be prudent. So hopefully, again, hopefully we have some nice stuff here.
Container.
Sealed vacuum
Container.
tube. Experimental vaccine.
Container.
And it doesn't look like good stuff, but let's get it. Okay, we got that. Experimental vaccine. Let's grab this one. That is the vacuum tube and the augmentation.
Splendid. Please, friend, do accompany us on our journey. It is just a short hop. Upon our arrival, I will arrange for you to be generously accommodated.
Nice. I like to be generously accommodated.
Bolo. Mineral.
Say, friend, what leads you to this most remote of places? Perhaps you've heard of the famous Pioneers initiative and couldn't help but want to see this most honorable endeavor for yourself. I can proudly say that us pioneers have dutifully expanded the reaches of Sol ever since our inception, and our glorious tale grows grander by the day.
I must say that this operation is rather fascinating.
A boron? How intriguing. You couldn't possibly be here because of the planetary beautification program?
Oh, indeed. I have a plethora of vivid ideas that I would very much like to... I mean, that information is classified. Friend?
Right. Too many ears. Well, I'm sure we'll have ample opportunity for a chat once we arrive at our destination, my dear friends.
Interesting. But I do know what they're talking about, like the beautification, or not the beautification, but the initiative.
Capital. Well then, my friend, you go and take the cargo you helped us collect to the customs officer over yonder. Don't worry, she'll catch on eventually, and you'll get your share.
Uh-huh. Really sounds suspicious what I'm doing right now. So, anyways, no, I know about the Segaris Pioneers. They're looking for a new planet, basically. So there's that. But I think this is all part of that. I'm not 100% sure, but pretty cool, interesting. But this current thing that I have to go talk to the customs officer sounds a little sketch. So I don't know what to think of it. But that is okay. Let's just get there and see.
Autopilot.
Alright, so we're here. We're going to go ahead and dock. And talk to
substrate fab.
and talk to the customs customs officer and see what's up. Let's turn around here, and we should just be able to go down, dock like this. Hopefully. And there we go. Cool. I have done better docking maneuvers.
Successfully done.
This entire situation appears to be rather opaque. I do hope that this customs officer will be able to shed some light on what we just witnessed.
Yeah, me too. He's suspicious as well, Mr. Bosa Ta there. So confirms my suspicion that this is just a weird situation. So let's see what we got, though. Let's go to the customs office. Talk to old customs officer here. Hello, ma'am.
Yes? How can I help you?
Captain...
Yes. I've been expecting another delivery. One shipment of Terran tech unloaded and ready for sampling. Few of these crates are damaged. That's a bit troubling. You wouldn't know anything about that, now would you?
I do know a little bit about that. Let's say they got scattered during a Yaki attack.
A Yaki attack? Yes, of course, that's something we take very seriously. I will inform the local authorities right away. Please, deliver my thanks to Captain Atreides for his bravery.
Suspicious.
Don't worry about it. Here, take this as well, and you'll have to excuse me, but I'm quite busy.
That's very suspect. So...
I am afraid I was not quite able to follow. We may have to investigate further. The denizens of the local recreation establishment will surely be able to elaborate. Trust me, assistant, for I have done my research on proper detective work.
Have you now there, Bosa? Alright. Let's go talk to a few people here, I guess. And that's a neat little place. I like that. It's pretty cool. Anybody for some, what is it? Looks like 8 Ball.
Stars light upon you.
Straws light upon you as well.
My people are spread far, and I consider it my holy duty to travel the Gate network and give spiritual guidance to those in need.
Alright, so, how's that working out for you?
Lowest of the low.
Oh, the lowest of the low, huh? Okay, mister. What do you think these people need?
These people desperately need someone to teach them serenity and contentment. This area of the Gate network houses so many disparate peoples, so much potential for strife. And even on this station, there is scarcely a moment of peace. Not so long ago, I observed a pilot with a terribly asymmetrical face storm through these serene halls, assailing innocent bystanders. It would truly be a shame if this budding community were to wither in senseless conflict.
Huh. Interesting. So, you sense something's going on as well. But, yeah, okay, I think that's it for you. Yeah, it looks like it for you.
Good day to you.
Good day to you, sir. Alright, looks like we have a few more contacts. We got someone over there near the jukebox. Got this one over here kind of looking at the thing there. Do we got anybody upstairs? There's my ship. Is that? Yep, that's her. Got you as well. It's pretty cool. Interesting. So, is there a bartender? Can I be the bartender? What can I get you? Can I go there? No. Alright, neat. Okay, let's talk to this guy, I guess.
Greetings, fellow pioneer.
What's your business here, buddy?
I am on a trade mission for the local branch of the Delilah Company. If things go well, I may soon call myself CEO of the Ugaras Foundation, purveyor of progress and business partner of the Segaris Pioneers. Independence is truly one of the greatest catalysts for profit.
Huh. Seen any asymmetrical faces around here? Shooting the place up? Any challenges?
Everyone here is so secretive. It feels as if I am constantly walking on eggshells. That customs officer is the worst of the entire clutch. If you miss one small bit of the customs code and answer in the wrong fashion, you suddenly find yourself left outside and a deal short.
Wow. Something up with that customs officer, that's for sure.
Have you heard that certain sensory impressions can trigger memories? For me, personally, it is the sight of my credit balance increasing.
No, you and me both. Oh, I see. You want a little tip from me, I guess. Okay.
A pleasure doing business with you. I can already feel it all coming rushing back to me. Now, I do vividly remember seeing a man, most likely an Argon, leaving the customs office in a hurry. As a Taladi, I cannot really comment on such things, but one of his kind may indeed have described him as unseemly. His face bore strange markings, possibly from a war injury or a cheap surgery. That said, I was supposed to discuss a trade agreement today, and my appointment keeps getting postponed. I have waited quite long enough. Farewell, generous patron.
Farewell. So I guess, like, the asymmetrical person, or asymmetrical whatever coming out of the office there, the customs office, was maybe one of the Yaki. So let's talk to this lady.
Hello there.
Hello there.
just working for the captain over there. It's a well-paying job, all things considered. Especially with all the pirate attacks recently.
Good thing I arrived to help you guys out.
Yeah, about that. You do realize that we're professionals, right? That we've probably dealt with pirates in the past? That situation could have gone a lot worse, but it also could have gone a whole lot better if we'd made even the slightest effort to de-escalate. Look, I'm glad you came to help us out, but next time, try to read the situation first. Should probably tell that to the captain, too.
Rude. You don't appreciate me helping out? Rude. Alright, see you around there. Alright, so we got this guy over here. Once he loads in.
Hello there, pilot.
Hey, don't turn around or anything.
End up here. I was with the Pioneers from the very start. Well, almost. Mining rights were difficult to come by back in those days. And if you're just some odd jobber on the edges of Sol, the well-oiled machine of the Terran Protectorate economy treats you like space dust. No offense, by the way. Don't know if you're affiliated, but you did meet up with us coming from that direction.
Shh, don't tell anybody. I'm not working for them. Nope, not me.
Yeah. She did what? Yes, of course. The bravery. And when those xenons started pouring in, and we just blasted them out of the sky. Oh, that was glorious, wasn't it? Couldn't have done it without you, friend.
Alright. And your co-pilot there really doesn't think very highly of you.
And she told you that? You two must be getting rather close already. Look, I'm not saying she's wrong. I know I jumped the gun. Might have endangered the entire operation. I'm sorry I misjudged you. I simply saw a ship I didn't know arriving at that crucial moment, and tried my best to keep up appearances. But I know that doesn't change anything. I should maybe just stay away from Shani for a while. A very long while.
Yeah, she doesn't really like you, I don't think. Terran Secret Service. You're working with the Yaki?
No, I'm innocent, I swear. That customs officer has been in cahoots with those pirates this entire time. I wouldn't be surprised if she was a Yaki herself.
You disgust me, Atreides. We made a promise.
I'm only telling the truth, Reuven. I keep telling you that we can't stand up to the Protectorate. Please don't tell your superiors. Apprehend that customs officer, and this entire mess will be cleaned up, I promise. Damn it. Reuven, what?
Praise miscommunication, as our new parent and friend might say. Onward! I have marked the customs office for you.
Alright, let's go talk to her again. And customs office. So, I mean, the customs officer probably working for the Yaki. That guy, Atreides, is just a dope, I think. Like caught in the middle.
Oh no! The tadpole has jumped the pond. Hurry up, assistant. Our investigation demands the utmost haste.
Alright, let's go look for Tamantha. And let's go back to our ship, the Osprey. Very cool. And let's go talk at her. I think, actually, should I just take one of my... Let me see something here. So... yeah. Just thinking. So where is she, though? So what is... I don't see her. So where are we supposed to go? I'm not really too sure. Was there someplace else? She's still on the station? Maybe? No, does not look like it.
We have reports of an outbreak of
argon flu in this sector. Would all visitors please report to the medic bay for inoculation?
So, not really sure what to do. So, let's just go to the cockpit. Go to the cockpit here. Oh, okay, but now we have guidance. So she's over there, maybe? So we gotta go in that direction. Okay. Alright, so you, sir.
Hello.
Excuse me. Hello. How are you? We got some secret squirrel mission to go on here. Let's go ahead and undock. Yeah, so she looks like she's already down there. She's off the station. So let's go see what's up. Actually, can I go this? No, let's just go under here.
Docking granted.
I don't want to dock.
Docking aborted.
Oh, so there's an asteroid there.
Rapier.
Huh. Okay, so let's just point ourselves there and go there slowly because I want to look at my fleet here a little bit. Looks like we got a little damage on that one, a little damage on that one, but I think that was just from the fights. But they do have, like I said though, they do have crew. They do have service crew, so those guys should repair those ships over time. Okay, so let's get over there. See what's going on.
That asteroid does look peculiarly inhabited or abandoned. It might just be the poor quality of your camera's resolution, but I do advise caution. And there is the customs officer again. Do not spook her. We still have to find the clue.
Okay. So where is she exactly? She is... Oh, look, it's a station. And there's a little laser tower there. It's not going to fire at us because it's not an enemy. But she's just out here. Alright. Okay. So let's just get over there. See what she's doing. Yeah, but there's a little station on that asteroid. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. It's probably the...
You! Stop right there.
Judging by previous reactions to your rather forceful negotiation tactics, a certain amount of pressure will likely cause her to yield.
Okay. So... I have really big guns on here? So I think what I'm gonna do is teleport over to one of my fighters, I think. Well, let's see if I can do this actually. Let's see if I go ahead and do a new firing group here. So just like one plasma cannon. So maybe it won't kill her. Let's just do that real quick. Ah, okay, so that should work. That didn't hurt her too much. Try it again.
I really don't want to use this.
Oh, dearie me, no! An
See?
item! How curious!
Yeah, let's go get it. Oh, a bunch of items.
Container.
Let's get out of the way there.
This appears to be a rather advanced piece of cybernetics. Its creator seems to have poured his very soul into the intricate metalwork. And if my eyes do not mislead me, yes! It appears to be linked to the scary and sinister asteroid in your vicinity. Assistant, I command you to investigate.
Alright. Okay. So I guess we're going to investigate this asteroid, but this video is getting very, very long, so I think I'm going to leave it here, guys. And the next video, we will go ahead and investigate this asteroid and see what's going up. Very, very suspicious asteroid. Yeah, so anyways, if you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, please. It does help a lot. And go ahead and subscribe if you want to be notified when there's the next episode out, when we are going to investigate the asteroid. And yeah, also, if you guys are wondering what the current specs are on my computer, they're down in the description. So if you're kind of curious what I'm using to play this game, they're down there. There's nothing very special, but it'll give you an idea if you want to go ahead and grab this game and play it yourself. Anyways, I hope everybody is staying safe and doing fine, and I appreciate everybody coming by and watching, and I will see everybody very, very soon. Bye for now, guys.